Hello, breadfiesta here, and welcome back to Let's Play Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. In the last episode, we completed working on and restoring the Katagiri Katsumoto, right order. We tested it out, we did some performance testing, we took it to the drag race, and we got a time. All of that had no actual effect on the value of the car. We've since parked in the garage. We decided not to sell it for now, and I've also sort of backed myself into a corner here just to give myself a different perspective. This is... I'm going to put on the green clothes today. I'm feeling a little capricious. Allow me to blend in with this tapestry of color that we've created. This purely like natural space, of which we're nearly complete with our customization of. We just need 2 more experience points, or 2 more upgrade points, which will require a total of just shy of 1,500 experience points. I can't read this. Thought I might get a drink, but this is fine. Yeah, so today, I guess I also need to look at my funds. So we're under 15,000. We should probably work a job before we start attempting to restore the Maserati MC Stradale here, which is currently in not that bad of a state. 70% parts condition on average. Everything kind of in the yellow range, which is fine. Because eventually we'll just take it all out and fix it all. But that's not what we're going to do right now. We are going to work a job. And there's actually no memo from the Car Mechanic Head of HR simulator. There's a personal note, and that's nice to read. That's great. What a nice person. We'll ride off into the sunset together, perhaps, in this... I think some of the adjectives I used to describe the Maserati, after we painted the car in this lovely bubblegum, bright, not quite breadfiesta pink, but certainly a pink I enjoy. We've used some of the words like awesome and intimidating. I think the word that I kind of missed was like atrocious, but in a good way. Atrocious, parentheses, non-derogatory. Anyway, since our funds are kind of low relative to, like, I think you start the game with 10,000, so we're basically back to where we started financially, except that we own 2 cars. So we've sort of, what's the opposite of, like, because you have, like, liquid assets, which are, like, just, petty cash that you can just spend easily. Is it just non-liquid assets? Have we we haven't frozen our assets. That would be the opposite of, like, liquidation, which I guess is called melting in chemistry. That's why I'm thinking it would be like freezing. You're freezing your assets has a totally different, like, denotation, because that denotes that you no longer have access to your assets. So it can't be that. Sublimation? Have we sublimated our assets? Perhaps, so that they're cars now. Our money is cars. That's what I'm trying to say. But, and you know what else is cars? Not this. This is a truck. We're going to put in new timing parts. We're going to fix the brake system. We're going to accelerate, but quietly. And then body parts, and we're going to color it. And it is blue, like gray blue, or maybe gray green. Again, all green cars. People have not gotten the memo that even though I'm wearing green, like the March, the month of March, which lasted, I believe, 8 months, is December. In fact, because it's this is the first time I think over the entire project that I am recording while I'm basically ahead. There are episodes that I've uploaded that have not yet posted. This car has a backseat. Oh, it's like a bench, but it's not a car, it's a truck. Nope. That's not what I wanted. I just like that it's a 4-door truck. That's pretty neat. Station 1 on the radio is live. Speaking of the radio, I feel like there are songs that were removed from the playlist at some point. I feel like either I'm just like ending my videos with the same songs playing every time, or there are just songs that aren't coming up anymore. And I don't know. Because if that's the case, I'm probably like the only one playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2015 and recording it and posting it on YouTube. And by me, I mean the player and not the Car Mechanic Simulator, the character in which my character of Breadfiesta is playing. Look at this logo. Neat. Whatever. Okay, so it's telling us all the timing parts, which is nice of it. The brake system needs fixing, so that's about 10 parts there. Also, as many parts for the exhaust. That's a lot of exhaust parts, so we'll have to keep an eye out that. Replace body parts and then spray it with the sort of muted turquoise. Well, first things first is we move it. We don't work in the middle of the garage. I also saw that the threshold for this was like 42%, so this is actually going to be a relatively difficult job. Alright. I did not look at what 5 parts they were, but I'm guessing it's... Did I take out 4 there? I also have not cleared out my inventory in like forever. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix these body parts first, of which I can't even fix all of them. Nice. Those are over 40. Yes, that front left door is busted. The front right door is busted. Rear right door is not great, but good enough. The bumper is perfect. What was the 5th part? Left headlight. Oh, I see it now. Can I fix this? It doesn't feel like I should. Maybe I just like... Good enough. Look, if this is what they're asking for, then that's what they're gonna get. All right. Castor. So they make the Earthquake and the Earthquake Rex. Okay. Front. Nope, that's not gonna help. Castor, Earthquake, front. Eh. Alright, there is all the body parts done. So... I guess now we just get into it. Oh, no. What I do first is I'm going to clear out my inventory. So first thing, sell the junk. I haven't done this in forever. Sort by condition. Because we have just so much we need to get rid of here. Okay, so I was going to sell everything, but then I decided to stop at 43%. I could have stopped at 42. I think I only sold one extra thing. Because there might be some stuff in here that we can put into this car. So let's just try that. So first things first, so we just take out this, and we know the 5 things that are part of the timing parts. So this was 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I can count. I also pulled this up. Belt tensioner, timing belt. Okay. First thing first would be the belt tensioner. Okay. The serpentine belt still can't come off. Oh, weird. Timing belts are in they're underneath the timing cover, so oh, look at that water pump just hiding there. That was one of the parts, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, water pump V8. Okay. That song from the main menu isn't very long. I don't think. Oh, we need to take off both the heads, I guess. Does that mean we also have to take off the, I guess, the ignition coils? I suspect we'll have to take out the... Oh, I can't even. If it's loud, then it is likely one of these exhaust parts, so we're just going to take out all the exhaust system, I think. The engine block itself is in relatively, comparatively good shape. Okay, now this side. Or do we have to take off the... Yeah, we just need to take off the head cover, not the whole head. And we'll take off the exhaust manifold. Ooh, loud could also be the intake manifold. Can I see that up here? It's this this big mess kind of in between the two heads. I'm guessing we need the rails out. Oh, here. Take this out. Alright, loud when accelerating. Well, it wasn't that part. It just looks like that. These fuel rail DIs are good. Okay. Timing cover. Timing belt cover, or just timing cover? 1 and 2. Okay, well that is all the timing parts that need to come out. I doubt I can fix any of them. Oh, I can fix the manifolds and the water pump. Coils cover. I should wait. I should get the rest of the exhaust parts. Everything else is going to be under, so up you go. Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. I'm guessing that is all the... Oh! One of those rear mufflers was fine, which means there's something else that's loud. Which one was fine? This one. That's gonna look a little silly, but... While we're back here, let's get at the brake system. Because there is a bunch of brake parts we'll need to look at. And here. I didn't even look at any of those parts, I just started taking them out. Brake caliper, brake disc, brake pads. So this disc that we took out was indeed bad. Okay. Can I just look at everything else? Knuckle's good, drive axle's good. Okay, there's not much else in the back here. Well, that's not the button I wanted to click. Because, like, yeah, look at this shock absorber. This could absolutely be bad. It isn't, but it could have been. So if that one is fine, then the other one is definitely fine. Okay, let's take a look at the front then. Caliper's fine, pad's bad, disc bad, hub's bad, bearing, or hub is good, bearing is good, knuckle is good. Okay. And the other side. So we're still missing 4 parts. So there's got to be something else. Caliper's fine, pad's bad, disc bad, hub is good, bearing is good, knuckle is good. So maybe the shock absorber on this one. How about that? Nope. ABS. I should have looked at that up top. Okay. Maybe the servo too. Easier to just take it out than examine it. Yeah, both the ABS, so the servo was actually fine. Then what we need to do to put the servo back first off is figure out what makes exhaust noises. Probably these 2 parts that I didn't notice until just now. A lot of unnecessary extra lifting, but well, can you imagine if like this game also had a mechanic where like the lifters broke and it's just like, oh, now you gotta get under the car, now your controls are all whack. Alright, which one could it be? This one or this one? One of them. Okay. Well, that's that. Now we just start fixing stuff. 59 is good, 95 is great, 65 is good, 46 is okay, and 69. That wasn't a lot of parts. Okay. Rear muffler. This is in the body part. Rear muffler V8 is what we're looking for. Are we even gonna have like enough money for this exhaust pipe? Because some of these exhaust parts can get kind of pricey. Can I get to the catalytic converter, please? But please? Thank you. Oh, it's a middle muffler, actually. Which we have one. Great, I'm glad I didn't sell all my inventory. Now we only need to buy one. Middle. Yeah, it saves us $110. These would be the catalytic converters, which we don't have. Catalytic converter. Yeah, we'll have enough funds. Front exhaust pipe BV8. Baby. Okay. And then underneath the car, the last things we can do are $48, $44. Okay, well we have some decent enough. It was 42, yeah? Was the threshold? Yeah. So this stuff that we're putting in, even though it's really not okay, the game says it's fine, so. This is probably the worst we've behaved as a car mechanic simulator, I think. But we're a car mechanic again, yeah, we're a car mechanic simulator, not a truck mechanic simulator. This we've gone over many times. And we don't get repeat customers anyway, so we'll need to buy, I think, one more brake pad. I mean, if we did have repeat customers, then this truck would be coming right back in, and that's more revenue for us, which feels unethical. Oops. Brake disc regular. Disc. Oh, pads also. Pads. Okay. And that is all that's underneath the car, because everything else is timing parts, ABS, and manifolds. Okay. I couldn't even fix the... Yeah, that was too bad. Pricey. And the module 2, that was also too bad. What exactly are you doing here? Well, your brake pads might not be in great condition, but at least your like the automated brake system will keep you safe as best as it can with the remaining sort of faulty not faulty, it's above the threshold on the work order, so a slightly unethical job. Both timing belt V8s. Belt parentheses V. We are nearly at 10,000 again. It is just timing cover. Oh, that was timing belt cover. So something I watched recently, just to have a conversation topic, like recently as in like earlier today, and also like almost hold up, I feel like I did, well no, I'll have more ignition coils for the other side, so that's fine. This is acceptable, probably. Yeah, I watched it earlier today, and I've also watched it like over half a dozen times in the last couple weeks. Is the pilot episode for the Amazing Digital Circus. I in some ways kind of consider myself to be a bit of like a what's that phrase from Seinfeld, a hipster doofus. Not really. I don't think I'm a hipster because I'm not like pretentious. I try not to be pretentious. I don't like those sort of attitudes. But I do have some like tendencies in that, like, if somebody tells me something is popular, then I just instinctively like don't want anything to do with it. Like there's a lot of anime that people have found to be very popular. Like there's a lot of cosplays at SakuraCon and stuff. But I will just kind of willingly choose not to watch it because I need to fix my zoom here. There you go. Yeah, I won't watch it because it's popular, and therefore I just am less likely to watch it. For no particular reason, because oftentimes there are things that are popular that eventually when I relent, I do enjoy them. Not always the case, but sometimes I like to think that I'm relatively discerning. Water pump pulley, regular. But this, and I don't know exactly how popular it is because I have done a fairly good job at avoiding any of like the discourse or whatever. You know, people talking about the series. I think because, well, even though it only came out like a month ago, you know, there was already like a bunch of, there's like a subreddit for it and a bunch of activity on there. Belt tensioner. Regular? Yeah. I had only really seen like one piece of fan art, and it was somebody comparing it to some character from some other show. I want to say like Bungo Stray Dogs. But so I didn't really know much of anything about it, but I saw it showed up on like a incognito YouTube, a private browsing like YouTube tab. You're just like, you know what, why not? Let's do it. This was probably after I'd done like my nice. After I had done like my, you know what? Actually, the first time I watched it was after my midterm exam, which was a whole thing. Honestly, like there's so many things. I don't want to get onto another like academia like rant, but like this midterm exam, it was ultimately like we had 24 hours to do it, It opened at 9 a.m. It was due 9 a.m. or opened 9 a.m. Friday. This would have been now 5 weeks ago. Opened at 9 a.m. on Friday, due 9 a.m. on Saturday. I work a full-time job, so I can't work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So I started it after dinner that day at like 6 p.m. I was up until 3 a.m. working on this exam. Just stupid. Just really not a good way to examine a student's capability or mastery of the course materials. I got over 100% on it, which was great, but still did not really feel great physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, any of the metrics. Goodbye, truck. Thank you for your service and funds.